I completely forgot to put the recording on for this Hall of Trials. Oh well, there's no need to treat me like a flying ball of greed. Hey now, I love me some treasure too. Don't worry there, I feel you on this. Really, you two completely misunderstand me. So the contents of the chest? Just give me a second here. Hey. Wow, cards! So this is an Adventurer's Guild card. Here, Reset, take one, like we promised. Yeah, okay. Well, you did promise to give us your card eventually. We are not so crass as to demand your very first card. You really should think about who you want to give your first. No, I want this. Reset, I beg you, please take my very first card. I would love to, thanks Louis. Awesome, I can't wait to adventure with you two some more. Merde. Now really now, young people. Hey Tyr, what's this thing that just showed up? Ah yes, that. That is commonly referred to as a go home. What am I? A door of return, I mean. If you enter that door, you can return to town in an instant. This one has appeared because we have cleared the dungeon, but they are often encountered during normal exploration too. I believe they are usually appear roughly every 5 levels or so. But wait, if we take this back to town when we are halfway in, we don't have to start all the way. Don't we have to start all the way at the beginning again? Not at all. You can always head back to the floor that had a door in it. In fact, you don't use the door. If you do not use the door, you do have to restart. So if we find a door, we should always use it. Almost always. If we need to rest or unload, then we should use the door. Remember though, returning home takes time. Furthermore, leaving ends the current contract with our companion. If we have to rehire him or choose a new, and we would have to rehire him or choose a new one. If there is something specific in a dungeon you desire, you can simply ignore the doors and press onward. Alrighty then, I think we have to go home now though. Quite so. Oh, just to be sure, in the future, please try to avoid referring to this as going home, okay? Yes? Okay? Clear. Plain and very normal. Welcome. Ooh. Why would Louis be buying a dagger though? Quite a lot of money here.
んにちは。
Aha.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。
Just
売れた
come
よ。
on.
お疲れです。お疲れ様でした。今日は頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。おはようございます。ちょっといいですか？
Reset, may I have a moment, please? Sure, what's up? Concerning the debt, I have a suggestion concerning its repayment. You do? Paying it all back at once is wholly beyond your means. So I recommend smaller weekly payments to slowly chip away at it. Wholly beyond? You never told me how big Papa's debt is exactly. That is because you would faint if you found out. For now it is a secret. I'd faint? As the store begins to build up steam, we will increase the payment size. The repayment date nearest to the current date, along with the amount due, will be displayed on the calendar in the main menu. Please be sure to check it regularly. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it.
はい、何ですか？何がいいかな？どれにしようかな？どれにしようかな？何を買おうかな？何でしょうか？何がいいかな？何を買おうかな？どれにしようかな？何を買おうかな？セーブします。どうしようかな。開店です。いらっしゃいませ。
あ、
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
入ったな。
いくらにしようかな。
まあそんなもんか。
ありがとうございました。
making some good deals here.
いらっしゃいませ。
Ooh.
いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしよう
He
かな。
actually wants to buy that. That's surprising.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。レベルアップ。
Level up. Well then, you seem to have developed a basic understanding of how to sell things to people and not drive them to burn the shop in anger. Pepperoni, easy as pie. Being a truly great store owner involves more than selling things, however. There are times when people will want to sell items to you as well. Really? I suspect we will begin to get such offers soon. But I already buy stuff from the guild and the market, so why should I worry about buying stuff from the customers? There is one major difference between a guild or market purchase and a purchase from an individual. Individuals do not have set prices. In other words, you can haggle as you do when selling. Haggle down, that is. Oh, so I can get stuff really cheap? But that seems like it'd be pretty hard. Fundamentally, and buying and selling are not that different. Customer shows you an item they wish to sell, and then you set a price and not perhaps negotiate. Obviously, you wish to pay less than the base price of the item. So buy low and sell dear. Well, just so, that is the very core of the successful business. Now then, shall we practice? The fundamental procedure is the same as when selling. KO. Would you buy this? Some
いらっしゃいま
practice.
せ。いくらにしようかな。そうですね。ありがとうございました。よ。 いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。そうですね。ありがとうございましたよ。どれにしようかな。何をこうかな。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。何をこうかな。何がいいかな。何をこうかな。何をこうかな。
Let me go check if I could now finally do some crafting. Chapel. Recettear, you come from a finance company, right? What on earth? Yes, that is right. I work for Term Finance. So you're employed by them, right? What's it like? No, that is not quite accurate. I was contracted to Term through another organization. Thus I am not really an employee per se. You're just contracted? I'm surprised. You seem so... It is not that surprising. Almost all fairies in human society belong to a very specific contract agency. There are, of course, few free agent fairies out there as well, and... So that's how it works. Yes, to tell the truth, it can be difficult for fairies to find employment in human society, so the agencies were founded an age ago in order to help facilitate fairly livelihoods. That's amazing. Quite. I love being able to relax in the plaza like this. You never seem to have trouble relaxing even when you're not in the plaza. Well, it's healthy, right? Oh, we need few levels. Okay. Holy cow, it's late. Time seemed to fly by today. Speaking of time, I plan on doing some mild schedule management for you from now on, and to ensure you are working in an effective manner to pay back the debt. Schedule management? Right. First, I have broken up the day into 4 time periods. Morning, afternoon, evening and night. What you can do and how much you can do depends on the time of the day. Oh yeah, the clock's broken into 4 areas. Think of each part as a slice of time. Like a pie. Indeed, I thought I would be able to keep your attention if I made it rather similar to a sort of sweet food. So there's a morning slice, the afternoon... I'm getting hungry. Anyway. Now to explain in detail, generally you can only act between morning and night. When night ends, you need to go to bed. Trying to run a shop while sleep deprived is unpleasant, so... I'll close up when it gets late. So you essentially have 2 options for each slice. You can open the store for a time or go about town on business. You cannot do both at once, so decide in advance what you need to do. To be clear, opening the shop will consume a slice, and returning to the store after going out, regardless of what you actually do, will also consume a slice. But what if I go to like the plaza and then the chapel? You can get around town easily enough to avoid consuming a slice with each move. Only when you return to the store will the clock advance. So in that case I should do a lot when I leave the shop. Yes, that is a good attitude to take. Now, there is another vital element, leaving town altogether. Visiting a dungeon will consume 2 slices no matter what. It will. It takes that long. So if I go in the morning, I will get back in the evening. That is precisely how it works. As you can only leave for a dungeon at an early point in the day. If it's night or you have to have done something else that evening, you cannot go. Because if I did go, I'd get back really late, right? Exactly, not only would you annoy your adventure companions with staying out so late, you would also be dead on your feet the next day after returning. Man, this is a lot to wrap my head around. You will get used to it, I'm sure. Before you know it, you will be thinking about it naturally. You think so? Well, it helps that you will always be able to see how much time a particular action will consume. Simply pay attention to the clock. That is everything. If you ever want to go over this again, simply ask me when we are in the shop. I'll be glad to go over it as often as you need. Bye, Kay.
ただいま。何を置こうかな。何を置こうかな。何がいいかな。何を置こうかな。
Oh, that
ど
should
れに
really
しよ
go
う。
in there.
どれにしようかな。何を置こうかな。何がいいかな。何を置こうかな。何がいいかな。何がいいかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。
Okay, this
何を
looks
置こうか
actually
な。
kind of cool.
どれにしようかな。どうしようかな。開店するよ。いらっしゃいま
See.
せ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Good. Some money. Back.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Nice.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。
Good, good.
買ったよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
これくれ。
Huh. That's good.
いくらにしようかな。
やったぜ。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Give him some good money here.
こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
I'm gonna try to sell them as cheaply as possible, or as cheaply,
どれにしようか
a
な。
lot cheaper to get some good profits out of it.
何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。はい、何ですか。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。何を置こうかな。何がいいか
A
な。
lot of swords.
何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。どうしようかな。開店するね。こんにちは。
ほんとかよ。
Hmm.
いくらにしようかな。
まあそんなもんか。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Can we get a level up this time around as well?
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。
Nice.
売
That
れた
went
よ。
well. Something. Oh, that was
お
all.
やすみ。おやすみなさい。
Quite a lot
今
of
日は頑張りま
profits.
したね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。さあ、仕事しますよ。今日も頑張っていこう。
We should probably go out and adventuring today.
セーブします。
Let's go adventuring. Town square. An event. Yes. No. Huh? That's Louis. What in the name of heaven is he searching for over there? Hey, let's go ask. Why do I get the feeling that I would much rather not get involved?
こんにちは。
Louis, hello. Oh, Recettear. What's up? what are you doing wandering around here? Well, I got hungry, so I decided to go take a look and see if I could find some edible grasses or herbs or something. Why does this not surprise me in the slightest? But I'm not sure which of these are edible, you see. Louis, if you eat that, you'll blow up your stomach. You can eat those, but they taste best if you clean them. Now the plants with the soft leaves at the east end of the plaza, those taste the best, you should try them. How is it that you know so much about edible plants, especially ones located here of all places? Thanks a ton, Recette. I owe you again. No problem. Remember to wash what you find. Why do I feel as though that is the least of his concerns? Let's go buy a few things. Like a couple of these. And couple of these. And let's buy at least one of these for the adventure that we want to go on. One more of these. Yep. Oh, the adventuring guild is closed now.
ただいま。行ってきます。
It's still closed. God damn it. Pixies, wait. You walked so fast, wait up. Alright, I'm gonna... Let's keep the shop open as much as possible. So... Let's just put things for... things to sell. Things on sale here.
はい、何ですか？何がいいかな？どれにしようかな？どれにしようかな？何がいいかな？どうしようかな？開店するよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Aha.
いくらにしようかな？ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
That was Discord. Right? No, that was something completely else. Oh well. Level up. Come on, buy the candy apple. Oh, well, that's fine as well. We made some good money with that. Ah, there, finally the candy apple. You seem to seem more or less used to the basics of running an item shop. You think so? There is one other matter, however. You cannot always be certain that customers will know what they want when they come in. What do you mean? They may come in thinking, what should I make for dinner? What would be good weapon, and so forth. they will not be quite sure what exactly they wish to purchase when they come through our door. In such a case, we must provide them with advice to help them decide. Wait, how could I? Many customers will simply give up if they do not find something suitable for their needs on our counters. Others, however, will realize that we may have reserve stock, and will inquire as to whether or not we have something they seek. That is when you may suggest an item you think they would like. In a sense, this is the ultimate chance to show your skill as an item shopkeeper. If you know what someone desires, you will very likely impress them and cause them to return. Yeek, no pressure then, none at all. Well, let us give it a little practice, shall we? It is no different than a normal sale, really, beyond the fact that you must choose the item to sell yourself. Let's begin. Welcome. I would like a sword, please. So anything is okay as long as it's a sword. Unless you pick something the person would like. By the way, if I may give you a little advice, if you sell weapons and armor to your adventurer friends, they will equip the items you sell. Meaning, of course, that if you sell items to them, then we do not need to lend them any items at the start of a dungeon excursion and we'll be able to bring back more items for our own use. Yep. Accessories work the same way, so think carefully about who to sell what to and what effect it may have on their performance. I hope I can keep track of all this. If you look at the details of an item when selling to one of our adventuring friends, you can also check what the person currently has. Well then, we should continue. Affirmation. I would like a sword, please. Yes, excellent. The rest is like normal sale. However, a weapon.
これなんかどうでしょう。いくらにしようかな。そうですね。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。これなんかどうでしょう。そうですね。いくらにしようかな。そうですね。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。セーブします。行ってきます。
Sounds square. Oh, we have already seen this event. Apple. Guys, yo!
こんにちは。
Hi there, Louis. You are actually in the chapel. I am struck down. Well, even I gotta be a little faithful every now and then. As I said, struck down. I'm surprised too. Yeah, I was praying for heaven to provide me with lunch. Somehow I feel as though that is not the main purpose of a chapel. Ah, you think so? Well, let's buy everything expensive. And a couple of these. Alrighty.
ただいま。何がいいかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。何をこうかな。何をこうかな。何をこうかな。どれにしようかな。何をこうかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。セーブします。どうしようかな。回転するよ。
Alrighty. That should be quite a lot of
これ欲しかったんだ。
いくらにしようかな。
納得しないぜ。
いくらにしようかな。
やったぜ。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Come on, buy a cape. Ah, well, that's good as well.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Why would an old man buy an armor?
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Well,
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
getting quite good sales right now.
何を置こうかな。何がいいかな。何を置こうかな。何を置こうかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。セーブします。どうしようかな。お店開けますよ。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。
Okay. Shouldn't have put that on sale. On the
ありがとうご
showcase.
ざいました。売れたよ。
Come on, buy those capes.
いくらにしようかな。
Ugh.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。こんにち
Cape,
は。
come on.
いくらにしようかな。
Well,
よし、それでいいぜ。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
one more, one more. Aw.
疲れた。お疲れ様でした。今日は頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。おはよう。おはようございます。セーブします。行ってきま
Ah, finally the Adventurers Guild is open. Ah, this girl. Pixies, wait! You walk so fast, wait up. That girl.
す。いいよ。
There is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Oh, you were looking at those sisters. Hey there, how do you think people see us? Do you think we look like sisters? Given that I'm a fairy, I rather doubt it. Oh right. Still, if we did, I'd be kinda happy. Really, why is that? Well, since I'm bigger, I'd be the big sister, right? Your logic, as always, is breathtaking in its faultiness. Yeah, I guess you would be the big sister. But that'd be really nice too. Right, sis? Keep this nonsense up and I will leave you behind. Hey, wait for me. Is there something good to buy? One of those. Some of these. Anything in the Merchant Guild? One of these. One of these. That's kind of pointless. Okay. So Louis, let's go out. But first I gotta buy at least this one to give to you as an emergency food. The Jade Way.
さて、行きましょうか。よし、行きましょう。
くらえ。はっやはっやはっはっうわ。
大丈夫ですか。
ありゃ。はっやややはっややはっ
大丈夫。
はっはっはっはっはっや。
Excuse me for a second. Okay, let's continue the murder.
レベルが上がったよ。アイテム拾ったよ。
Well, that's something. Ah,
アイテム拾ったよ。
the profits are staggering.
さて行きましょうか。頑張ってください。大丈夫？
こいつ。
アイテム拾ったよ。
Water shroud. Okay.
大丈夫？大丈夫？
Okay, that's a little bit more money. Adventurer attack power doubled.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
頑張ってください。
こいつ。
アイテム拾ったよ。
Mystery ingredient.
くらえ。
大丈夫です。アイテム拾ったよ。
Well, we are doing quite well, all things considered, how much damage I've taken.
アイテム拾ったよ。
こいつ。
That's some good money. Oh, is that... Oh, it's just a rush measure.
大丈夫？
Let's go kill a couple more.
ちゃんとついてこい
SP
よ。
consumption
頑張ってくだ
halved.
さい。
That's good.
くらえ。行くぜ。
レベルが上がったよ。
Aha!
こいつ。
アイテム拾ったよ。
That's some good loot. Oh, a chocolate bar. That's pretty good.
行くぜ。くらえ。くらえ。
アイテム拾ったよ。
Okay, good, good, good.
アイテム拾っ
Well,
た
a
よ。
little bit more money.
行くぜ。くらえ。
アイテム拾ったよ。
More things to solve service are always nice.
大丈夫？大丈夫？
行くぜ。ありゃ。ありゃ。
Let's see what's in here. Not a chest. Oh well. Oh it's already the boss time. Fortunately I have a lot of food and a lot of everything.
大丈夫？大丈夫？
Well, I better use these now so I can at the very least kill this guy. Ah! Did it! That was kind of difficult.
とりあえず町に戻りましょう。
Town square? Blech. At the night, Plaza is so quiet, it's almost scary.
そうですね。
Indeed, it would be best to return home quickly. This is dangerous time for a girl to be wandering about. Right, a cute girl like me could end up in all kinds of peril. I do not recall saying anything about you being cute. Oh well, don't sweat the small stuff. Come on, home and ho. Hey, what are you kids doing out this late? Oh heaven, a hoodlum. A hoodlum's gonna steal me cuteness. Who is there? Show yourself. Calm down, you two. It's me. No need for alarm. Thank goodness, I was about to call a gendarme. With an appearance like his, that's not unreasonable. Now that's just cruel. A pub. What is it? Recettear, is alcohol yummy? I've only tried it once before myself. Really, wow, you're so grown up there. I hated it. It stank of barrels. Barrels? Typically, most alcohol beverages are left to age in barrels. So the drink had a strong wooden smell and it was not dissimilar to attempting to drink a tree. Okay, that doesn't sound yummy at all. To be honest, the popularity of the substance baffles me. It always sells well, so stocking is always a good way to make some money, but barrels. Barrels. Let's see if there's something we could buy. Not really.
お疲れです。お疲れ様でした。
Okay.
まあまあ頑張りま
Well
したね。
done.
さあ、仕
Well,
事しま
we
すよ。
got some loot.
何を置こうかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。何を置こうかな。何がいいかな。何でしょうか。
It's still a rather plain place. Oh well.
セーブします。どうしようかな。開店するよ。
Open the
いらっしゃ
store.
いませ。
If you need anything, ask. A hat. Ooh,
これなんかどうでしょう。いくらにしようかな。高いよ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。 いくらにしようかな。
takiaki. Okay.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
How about Louis?
いらっしゃいませ。
本当かよ。
Wooden chest piece.
いくらにしようかな。
よし、
あ
それでいいぜ
りがとうござ。いました。売れたよ。
Well, that was some sales at the very least.
どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。何でしょうか。何をこうかな。何をこうかな。何がいいかな。どうしようかな。開店です。こんにちは。いくらにしよ
Ah,
うかな。
finally.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Almost level up. Can we get a level up here?
ちょっといいか。
Some food.
これなんかどうでしょう。
違うな。
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにし
Iron
ようかな。
armband. Okay.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。レベルアップ。
Level up.
どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。何をこうかな。何がいいかな。何をこうかな。どれにしようかな。セーブします。
Let's see if we can go fuse now.
ねえねえ、ティ
Hey, hey
ア。
there.
何でしょうか。
What is it? Why are adventurers in the pub so often? Do they all like alcohol that much? Well, adventurers generally do enjoy their liquid pleasure, but a pub like this also handles quests for adventurers. Therefore, many of the people here are looking for work. Isn't that kind of stuff handled by the Adventurers Guild? The guild does also handle some quests, but remember, you can only hire a guild adventurer officially if you possess the guild card of that person, assuming they have one at all. Therefore, places like this tend to offer a different kind of quest, more daily run-of-the-mill business, if you will. Clients do not pay as much as the guild-sponsored ones, but this one of place is also far friendlier to rookies. However, if the request is too simple or moronic, it is likely no one will even attempt to do it. Look, the requests are posted up there on the wall. Let us have a look, shall we? Let's see. Please find my lost kitty. Can I hire someone to stand in the ticket line for me? Please kill 10 crows around the garbage dump. Green item offered. Can one of you hot studs be my... Wow, there's quite a variety. While it is true that they are often used as glorified handymen, in a way this sort of thing is a sign of how much adventurers have blended into a daily life in this city. That's true. Hey, actually, we should do this quest. I mean, I'd love to help someone find their kitty. No, I'm afraid we cannot. While anyone can post a request, only those registered with Adventurers Guild can legally take on such requests. So I'm afraid we cannot do anything listed here. Oh, that's a bummer. Then it's a town square. I can hear the crows cawing. Time to go home. Wow, it's already evening. You enjoy the evening, don't you? To be honest, until recently I despised evenings. I always had to go home to an empty house. Ah. But now I have you at home, so I'm not lonely anymore. We should get home then. We cannot fuse yet, but now we have these. Okay. Good. We spent all of our money. God damn.
何を置こうかな。えい。何を置こうかな。えい。何を置こうかな。えい。何がいいかな。えい。何がいいかな。えい。何を置こうかな。えい。何がいいかな。えい。何がいいかな。えい。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。えい。何がいいかな。えい。どれにしようかな。
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
どうしようかな。開店です。いらっしゃいませ。
ほんとかよ。
いくらにしようかな。
もう一声。
いくらにしようかな。
まあそのくらいか。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Okay.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Let's make some good
いらっ
deals
しゃいま
here.
せ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。おやすみ。おやすみなさい。今日は頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。おはようございます。何がいいかな。えい。どれにしようかな。何を置こうかな。えい。何を置こうかな。えい。セールします。どうしようかな。開店するよ。いらっしゃいませ。
Oh boy, there's two of those little girls. That's annoying.
これですよ、これ。いらっしゃいませ。
ちょっといいか。
Piece of armor.
これなんかどうでしょう。
それでいいぜ。
いくらにしようかな。
まあそのくらいか。
ありがとうございまし
Nice.
た。売れたよ。
A lot of XP for that one.
いらっしゃいませ。ね。
A bracelet. I don't think we have a bracelet.
これですよ、これ。違うの。どうしようかな。開店です。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。買い取ったよ。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。
Why would your daughter-in-law ask you to pick up a spear?
ありがとうございました。売れた
Jesus
よ。
Christ.
こんにちは。
これ欲しかったんだ。
いくらにしようかな。
まあそのくらいか。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃい
Please
ま
buy
せ。
more.
いくらにしようかな。
Good.
ありがとうございました。売れ
A
た
lot
よ。
of XP. More capes. Please buy more capes. Well, that's fine as well.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
So much XP.
何を置こうかな。何を置こうかな。何を置こうかな。えい。何を置こうかな。えい。何がいいかな。えい。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。何を置こうかな。えい。どうしようかな。開店です。いらっしゃいませ。
A weapon. Okay.
これなんかどうでしょう。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。 これなんかどうでしょう。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Warm hat.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっ
Please
しゃ
buy
い
a
ませ。
cape. A cape. Treasure.
これなんかどうでしょう。
Well, we got quite a lot of things sold.
何を置こうかな。何がいいかな。何を置こうかな。どうしようかな。お店開けますね。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Oh, only one
疲れた。
sale.
お疲れ
That's
様でした。
fine. We've got quite a lot of money now.
今日は頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子で行きましょう。仕事しますよ。今日も頑張っていこう。おはようご
Good
ざい
morning,
ます。
Recette.
おはよ
Morning. Incidentally, you are aware that today is the first day of collections, yes? Wait, as in pay up or we take your house collections? Let's see. I have a calendar that I can check when I'm on break, don't I? Or in the main menu, I bet you'd say. Indeed, this is only the first week of collection, so the amount to be paid is not severe yet. However, the amount is scheduled to increase weekly, so keep that in mind and don't get lazy. The bill is due at the end of the day, so work as hard as you can today, yes? Affirmations.
どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。セーブします。
Let's get adventuring. Oh, Town Square event. Eh. Hey, now, what's wrong?
ね。
My dolly. The shoulder's been ripped. This is my favorite. Hey, wait, can you give it to me for a second? Okay. Let's see, I have a little thread and a needle in my apron pocket here. A loop, don't poke myself. And done. How does that look? You fixed her. Thank you so much, lady. You're welcome. I need to go now. Bye-bye. Not only are you good at sign crafting, but you have a fairly deft hand at needlework too. How about you, Ter? I bet you sew a lot of that stuff. There is no time for dawdling. Where to next? I guess fairies aren't very good at using big needles, huh? So... let's go adventuring. Well, first of all, let's buy some food, just to be safe.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
よし、行きましょう。
はっはっやややはっはっ
アイテム拾ったよ。
Just a rusty dagger.
大丈夫？罠ですよ。
たはっやはったややたやはっや
Okay.
や
大丈夫ですか？
ありゃたはっ
Sure, let's go to the next floor.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。
よし行きましょう。
くらえ。ありゃ。やった。
アイテム拾ったよ。
Ah, cherry.
こいつ。
大丈夫？
た。くらえ。や。はっ。はっ。た。ありゃ。や。ありゃ。や。
アイテム拾ったよ。アイテム拾ったよ。
はっ。や。
大丈夫？
はっ。た。や。はっ。や。でや。
Now we kind of should go looting as much as possible.
はっ。や。や。た。はっ。や。
Ooh, honey, that's very expensive.
罠ですよ。
た。た。た。や。行くぜ。
レベルが上がったよ。
ありゃ。はっ。や。はっ。 や。た。た。はっ。や。はっ。うわ。
大丈夫？
た。や。はっ。や。や。はっ。
さて行きましょうか。頑張ってください。
た。た。や。
Incidentally, we do not already have that much. We do not have that much equipment.
た。や。た。
罠です。
はっ。や。
Or that much loot yet.
はっ。や。ありゃ。や。
大丈夫ですか？
た。はっ。はっ。や。や。た。はっ。た。や。
アイテム拾ったよ。
た。はっ。た。はっ。はっ。や。
Well,
た。た。
this is going quite well.
行くぜ。や。や。
アイテム拾ったよ。
はっ。や。
アイテム拾ったよ。
た。や。や。はっ。はっ。た。た。た。や。はっ。はっ。はっ。や。た。や。た。や。た。た。うわ。
大丈夫？
行くぜ。はっ。や。
Well, this is going quite well.
くらえ。はっ。や。
Not yet.
はっ。はっ。あ
罠ですよ。
りゃ。や。
レベルが上がったよ。
た。た。
Ah, another bird.
や。
Well, now would be a good time to head forward.
た。
さて行きましょうか。頑張ってください。
Well, not that quickly. I still want to get some loot after all.
た。や。た。
And perhaps a level up in this floor.
はっ。や。でや。や。
アイテム拾ったよ。
はっ。や。はっ。うわ。
イテム拾ったよ。
やったはっ
What do I throw away now? Maybe this furball.
アイテム拾ったよ。
I still want to level up here, so.
罠ですよ。
やはったたた行くぜ
Oh, an apple.
アイテム拾ったよ。
や
大丈夫ですか？
くらえたたややはっありゃや
Nah. Well, a little bit more grinding here.
やた ややた
アイテム拾ったよ。
はっはっ行くぜたややはった
Let's use one of these.
アイテム拾ったよ。
はっやた たや たたやや
アイテム拾ったよ。 アイテム拾ったよ。
Come on, we're so close to level up. That's unfortunate. We should probably eat something to get the SP back. Oh, and immediately something spawns when I decide to eat. But is that gonna be enough for a level up though?
はっや
Doubt it.
アイテム拾ったよ。
Yep, not enough. Well, let me just spend a little bit more time here. Soon something should spawn. Soon-ish. Let me just check what this is. Oh, that's pointless.
アイテム拾ったよ。
や
Oh, it's gonna take forever, so let's just go forward. A mole boss. Oh, it's a rat boss.
やってやるぜ。はっ、た、いって。
大丈
はっ。いや、くらえ。いって。
夫？大丈夫ですか？
行くぜ。いや、
レベルが上がったよ。
うわ、
大丈
くらえ。行くぜ。こいつ。はっ。くらえ。た、はっ、た、はっ、いや、はっ、はっ、た、いや、いや、いや、た、はっ、
Oh, so this is the trick to this
Yeah.
boss.
はっ、た、はっ、いや、た、いや、
夫？大丈夫？
はっ、いって。
大丈夫？
いや、た、いや、はっ、いや、はっ、た、はっ、た、
大丈夫？
いや、はっ、た、いや、いや、いや、はっ。
Aha! Did it! It didn't drop any loot though. That's unfortunate. Well, back home we
とりあ
go.
えず町に戻りましょう。ただいま。何がいいかな？何をこっかな？何がいいかな？何がいいかな？どれにしよっかな？何がいいかな？何がいいかな？何をこっかな？
Sherry. That's quite expensive.
何をこっかな？どれにしよっかな？どうしようかな？回転するね。こんにちは。
Piece of armor.
これなんかどうでしょう？いくらにしようかな？いくらにしようかな？帰っちゃった。
Oh, that failed.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな？ありがとうございました。売れたよ。こんにちは。これなんかどうでしょう？いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな？ありがとうございました。買い取ったよ。レベルアップ。
レベルアップ。
こんにちは。
これくれ。
いくらにしようかな？
おし、
あ
これでいいぜ
りがとうございま。した。売れたよ。
Good. We made a
お
good
疲れ
sale
です
there.。
お疲れ様でした。今日は頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子
We
でい
only
きましょう。
sold 2 things though.
今日は閉鎖日です。おめでとうございます。
Good. So this is the payment for this week. Let me see.
おめでとうございます。
Congratulations.
今
Well
週
done.
分
I
は
have
確かに
officially
徴収いた
received
しま
your
した。
payment for
来
this
週
week.
も頑張りま
Let
し
us
ょう。
continue to work hard next week as well. Yay, I did it. I'm counting on you next week too, Tier. So this is it. That innocent little plebeian shop which is the focus of so much rumor. My, it's so common, so dirty, so dull. How does that little troll get people to come in, I wonder? Well, no matter. And this is the perfect opportunity to show that little shrew and this whole town that what a truly elegant shop is like. Ojo-sama, you know you don't own that store yet, right? It belongs to your parents. Silence, you insolent fairy. It'll be mine eventually. That's practically the same thing. Oh, little shop Recettear. Your days are numbered. How ominous. And I told you to address me as young mistress. Oh, my genius astounds even me sometimes. The best way to learn about your foe is direct infiltration after all. And with strategic espionage ability such as this, I cannot fail. The interior decoration is as seedy and plebeian as the outside, which means their selection of items must be astounding. What could it be? What sort of thing could that filthy little troll say? Perhaps some kind of black and white animal, the ownership of which violates internal treaties? Perhaps the most delicious apples this side of Mer de Plan? Perhaps one of those books father says I'm too young to read? Oh, be quiet, whoever you are. You are interrupting my train of thought. Could you come out of the box, maybe at least? It kinda looks weird on the floor here. But that means... well then. In all honesty, I shouldn't be surprised by this. I should have expected a foe as canny as you to break through my otherwise impenetrable stealth techniques. Okay. This confirms that you are indeed worthy of being my rival. Oh, a rival? I failed to introduce myself, of course. I'm the owner of the monolithic item store chain, Big Bash. Well, to be specific, I'm the owner's only child and inheritor. Alouette is my name, remember it. Everyone around me calls me young Mistress Alouette. But you, oh my rival, shall have the privilege of calling me Lady Alouette. Big Bash. It is a massive store chain with a capital stock of value of 15 billion pigs and a yearly gross profit of 500 billion. Oh, there. I heard the commotion and came to see what was happening, but why are the two of you discussing Big Bash? I'm not really sure. Interesting, you also have a fairy. Huh? Prime.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Ojo.
Oh, mistress, I see your attempt at infiltration failed. What are you talking about? Their superior detection abilities simply caught me off guard and overwhelmed my cardboard. That's all. That's a fairy. Dang, this one sure is sharp. You got a problem with that, kid? I mean, you hang out with one too, so what's the big deal? Call me Prime. You could say I'm Alue, the mistress's guardian. Well, I'm Recette, and this is Tear. It's nice to meet you. Hmm? Yeah, real pleasure to meet you too, Bookworm. Are you by chance referring to me? Like there's anyone else here I'd call that. Well, the pleasure is all mine then. Alright, mistress, we've introduced ourselves. So how about we head home now? What are you talking about? I haven't finished introducing half of the fantabulastic and amazing incredibleness that is Alouette inheritor of Big Bash. If we stick around for that, we'll be here all week. Come on now, we're going home. Recette, listen and listen well. Enjoy your happy carefree days as long as you can. For when I'm through with you...
Hey.
Yeah. See you guys around. So, what do you think that was all about? That was not dissimilar to meeting a hurricane in a human form.
どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。セーブします。行ってきます。
Can we finally fuse? We can finally fuse. Well, I think now's a good time to end the stream, so thank you all very much for joining me. I'll hope to see you in the future. Have a great day and stay awesome. Ganmu out. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and because I certainly did. So thank you all very much for being here with me, and I'll see you in the future. Have a great day and stay awesome.